Oh boy, I just cut oil to kettle dry. Shit. Dumbass move. Rookie! Need some yellow stripes on me. Good morning. Hi. Yeah, I slept in. I was up until like 11 last night. I figured you guys would figure because I was working. If I wasn't here at 6, I would be here later. I was working last night. I'll show you what I did. I was listening to the stupidity out here. It's okay. It's okay. No big deal. I don't ever get text messages in the morning anyway until my phone is unplugged. So when I wake up in the morning and unplug my phone, there's generally 4 or 5 text messages from people that are from the East Coast and up earlier than I am. And my belly is not feeling any better. Everything had resolved and like my sore spot had gone away, and now my belly is my lower right quadrant. Come on, is not feeling too hot. So I have a follow-up next week, next Tuesday. I go back and have to have blood drawn and see the doctor again. So hopefully they won't want to cut me open. But that's what it's looking like, is they're just going to have to open me up and then go in and start figuring out where it's at. Because I was so sick, they wanted to do it Saturday morning when I was in the hospital. And I absolutely said, no, you are not opening me up, not with me being this sick. The last time I was this sick and they opened me up, I was open for 2 fucking weeks. You're not doing that to me. You're just not. I'm also not 25 years old like I was then. I'm fucking 50. And it's headed up into hot motherfucking land today. Because our high is supposed to be 101. Like, from here until the middle of August, it's 100 degrees every day. 100 degrees, 100 degrees, 100 degrees, 100 degrees, 100 degrees. I don't know, Brie. I don't know. Like, they said this could be, they can't find it on the imaging. That's why they're going to have to go in, because they can't seem to find it on the imaging. I've had 11 CT scans, and they can't seem to find it on the imaging. Like, I can find it. I asked them to bring me a Doppler or an ultrasound machine, because I can put it right on where it's at. They weren't too game for that. They just kind of looked at me like I was crazy. Good morning, Joe. Anyway. It'll just be what it'll be. It'll just be, Addie, come home, please. Oh my God, she's She's standing at the mailbox selling ass like she does every fucking morning. Hey, come home. Come on. Come home. Yeah, no, Mom, I'm not done selling ass yet. Morning, Andy. How are you? Good morning, Stitching, you old bat. I don't know. She was up late last night in Queens, like running her mouth. So, hey, Al, good morning. So she may not be. Hey, JC. Addie, come on. Oh, fuck. Quick. Hurry quick, come home. They're coming for you. Who? You're not supposed to stop and turn around. Come on, they're coming for you. Come on. Get over here. They're coming for you. I don't know who, but it worked. Good morning, JJ. Yeah, everybody was. Everybody was. I wasn't feeling real good yesterday. I'm still not feeling really good today. Oh, Addie's in trouble every morning. Addie in trouble every morning. Good morning, Megan. I stayed up too late working on that little velvet couch. But I got a little little green velvet couch and a little green chair made. Well, good morning, Spitfire. Spitfire, I made sure that people were clarifying yesterday when it got talked about, when Spitfire was getting talked about. I made sure, I'm like, listen, this is Spitfire Spotlight, aka formerly Tiger Talks, not any other Spitfire on this platform. Oh, I went septic week before last, Elle. Last week I was at the farm. And the week before that I went septic. Am I okay? I mean, yeah. Took a lot of antibiotics and it took a pretty good toll on my system, but yeah, I made sure to clarify so nobody would try to think it was you. But just don't be fucking putting a lot of opinions out right now. Keep them to yourself. That way they don't think it's her. That one's a fucking mess. I don't care if Nonsense likes her. I don't like her because of the lies that she told me. I also don't like her because I've been on a private StreamYard with her when she beat the shit out of her kid. I'm not okay with that either. I also know the crazy ass lies that she told me. That fucking Tiger Talks Spitfire person. So, other people have different experiences with her. Mine, fucking batshit crazy bitch. Oh, fucking A. Right? Anyway. I should have brought more than one cigarette out. Good morning, Muffin Mouse. Oh, Selma, I'm probably going to have to go back on Monday. My lower right, whatever it is, whatever caused it is not, like, I know that the Vanco levels should be down. Hey, good morning, Messy Bessie. My Vanco levels are down, and I need to know where my white count is. So I had same symptoms. Listen, this has happened to me 4 or 5 times in my life. It's always happened after my appendectomy. I had peritonitis and I had a ruptured appendix. So I was left open for 2 weeks, thinking that they had gotten it all. No, that was years ago, Canvas. Ever since then, about every 4 or 5 years, this will flare up. And I've never gone septic before. That's a new thing. But I've always gotten really sick and had a really bad infection and had to be on antibiotics. And they've opened me up before, and I will. Oh, I will go back. I will go in. Like, listen, You don't even understand. I don't live that far from the hospital. I don't care if tomorrow's Saturday. The emergency room's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go in through the emergency room. It ends up being a $50 copay on your deductible. Little bit more cost effective to go in through the. Is there a way to stop flares? They don't even know what it is that's flaring. Oh well, goodness gracious, Sister Sue. Uh oh. You got a stuck pooper. Okay, hang on. Nope, stay there. Uh-oh. Oh, nope, it fell. Thank God it fell. I was going to have to go in and... Thought I was going to have to go in and get toilet paper for her bunghole. Teepee. Teepee for your bungholio. They have to be able to figure out what's flaring for it to be able to stop it. But it's fine. Listen, I don't... Oh, so freaking cute. Yeah, so freaking cute. She's so freaking gross. She grabbed one of her brother's turds yesterday and hauled it across the parking lot. And I mean, she would not drop it. I kept telling her to drop it, and she kept grabbing gears and going faster. She is not cute. She's gross. But I love her. I know. Oh no, Addie, come on, girl. Get it together. Turd bird. I know. She's a turd bird. So now they've decided that they have to poop in there. Hey, listen, you want to poop in your yard? Poop in your yard. Makes it easier for me to clean up. Yeah, we love her we love her turds and all. We love her turds and all. Anyway. Well, how about that? How about what we learned last night? Did you guys watch Nonsense last night? Ironic. We've all known shit was going on behind the scenes. Well, essentially, erectile dysfunction has been lying about everything. It looks to me, people do need to listen to me more, but listen, don't listen to me. It makes my, it makes me look smarter every fucking time. But, don't really, seriously, don't listen to me. No, you don't really want to listen to me. If you listen to me, then you don't have a reason to cry and play victim later. No, look what they did to me. So, Christ on a fucking cracker. Huh. One more day of the Muppet Med, one more dose of the Muppet Med, and then hopefully the little bit of confusion that I have goes away, because I don't like any of this. I mean, and that's exactly what it was. That was rage. That was rage bait. How about good morning, B. Frank? God, it would be nice if people would stop featuring his videos. I thought it was more interesting that he uses these same things. That's where I was headed, JJ. I find it very interesting that this is not the first time that he's done this shit on social media. I also find it interesting, like, now we all know why he tried to keep himself hidden for as long as he did, because all of the people that he has abused in his past, those are my words, nobody else's, my words, all of the people that he's abused in his past, yeah, well, they had a whole copy of everything. You know that same folder that Nonsense got? I got it too. Somebody thought that I would be really good at exposing him, and I said, thanks, but no thanks. I don't like the motherfucker. I think he's got a limp dick, and I want no parts of him. I mansplained him long time ago over taxes on YouTube, and the motherfucker tried to tell me I was stupid, and I was dumb, and I didn't know what I was talking about. So I have a firm policy. If your dick don't work, I don't tell you how to do a goddamn thing, because I'm going to sit back and watch you struggle in life. Boy, take a man's dick away from him and make it so it don't work. Fucking dries him up everywhere else, and all they are is a great big old cry sack. Look at him. I was waiting for the tears last night. Good morning, friend. A county fair champion of the world. No. I'm not the only county fair champion. There's like 8 or 10 of us. There might even be 25. They got X number of ribbons. They got to give them away. I've never liked him. You're right. Dishonest, dramatic, manipulative, and sneaky. Those are all words that I would use to describe him. I feel sorry for Nonsense because she played the role of a useful idiot for him. Sometimes people with good hearts. Smarmy. Oh, smarmy is a great word for him. Nonsense. I'm sorry that this has happened to her. I'm sorry that she was the one that he set his sights on. I am also grateful that it's Nonsense because she's a strong woman. Could you imagine if this were some of the other ladies out here? I don't believe that they're as strong as Nonsense is. So, unfortunately, it's her shoulders that this lands on. Good thing she always talks about having big shoulders, because this one she can carry this load. Was like, hey, you always talk about having big shoulders? I got big shoulders too, bitch. I got big ass arms. Don't let me get them wrapped around your neck, because I will strangle the fuck out of you. Don't let me grab a softball. I'll hit every time. Asshole. God, I can't stand him. The fact that he makes me this irritated, and I have nothing to do with the man, and he has been making vaginas dry since he came out of one. Motherfucker, gross. Absolutely irrationally angry. Like, dude, do you need some meds and therapy? He has. He has been drying vaginas since he came out of one. One look at him. Good morning, One Way Street. Just take a look at him. Just one fucking look. You would not want that finger inside of you. Trust me, you wouldn't. He's dangerously angry. I agree with that. Oh, dude. Salma, absolutely. Absolutely. The day that he came up there on that panel and he was like, he was using the black Care Bear. And he starts like trying to sound all smart. Okay, listen. While this live was going on last night, I got onto Tennessee's vital statistics. You have to submit a copy of your driver's license. Period. The end. And I'm pretty sure you have to be a Tennessee resident if I understood everything that I read properly. Oh, I think there were some others that had him clocked before she did, Soleil. She still went on to play with him, so I ain't got nothing for her either. Hey, come home. You don't need to go walking around like a forlorn child. Come home. Hey, Addie, come to your yard. You have to include, because of the Patriot Act, you have to include a copy of your ID. You can do it online. You can take a picture of your ID. You can upload it. But there's no way to get a copy of somebody's death certificate without including your ID. So you can say whatever name you want to say on the form, but you're going to have to put your motherfucking ID at the bottom of it. And dude, I don't believe you. You have lied too many times about too many things. Oh, fucking well. Deal with it. You guys have done some of the nastiest shit to some people out here. And you know what? It's your fucking tat for your tit. I don't care. Maybe you shouldn't have told so many fucking lies. Maybe you shouldn't have pissed people off. Maybe you shouldn't have been an abusive asshole. No. He says 2 people requested it. And that's my problem with Jay Soleil. That's my problem with her. She was warned. She knew. And what did she do? She did it because the money was fucking good. I don't know if they can tell. I don't know. I mean, I don't even think that he has a name. How about the motherfucker first told us all that his dad committed suicide, and now it's his dad died of heart failure, a broken heart. What the fuck? Addie, come home. Hey, come home. Come on, get home. Get to your yard. Get going. Get going. I don't think you can FOIA that information. I'm almost positive you cannot FOIA that. I don't care what he says. Hey, get home. Come on. And if you listen to what he said, he's so good at lying. Yeah, that motherfucker is good at lying. That motherfucker is good at lying. Oh, well, you know, when you work for funeral homes, and Monday through Friday, what was I doing? I was going and collecting death certificates for our funeral home and the sister funeral home. So we became friends, and since my dad's name is so unique and there was only one of him, yeah, hand delivering death certificates. Just like, you know, he had a curiosity working for the funeral home. If he had a curiosity about somebody's heart, he would weigh it. Don't forget the cedar chips they used to put inside bodies. I know one person who likes to call Emmys and shit. Just one. And he ain't anyone I will ever sit next to. I don't know who that is. Cedar chips. Yes. weighing hearts when, yeah, I forgot about him. He's welcome back around now too. Yeah, he's done it twice. I think he's done it 3 times because you got to factor in Jose in there too. I think Jay used to. Soleil. Jay used to work in sales. This wasn't her whole life. It is now. Hey, should we go check on your brother? Come on. Let's go see if Mason wants up. Come on. Let's go see if your brother wants to come play. Hey, that was quick, Zippy Doodah. You such a fast runner. The Jose story? Jose was somebody who had been at Don and Candace Wells' home, and YouTube had found him. No, he's not ready to come out. YouTube had found him. And of course, it all gets a little bit fuzzy in there. Anyway, YouTube had found him. He was supposed to, I think Spanky was going to interview him. And then the next thing we know, he was found deceased in a tent. Don't know whether it was natural causes, an overdose. Don't know why. Just know that an alleged person who was at Summer's house and had been there for a couple of weeks, month or so maybe. They found him. And they were going to do an interview with him, and Jose kept saying, no, I don't think I can do this. I don't really want to do this. And of course, Spanky was, oh, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. We'll take care of you. And then the next thing we know, he was found deceased in a tent. There might be some more stuff in there, but that's really what I remember, and it's kind of the way it went. Fuck. I'll be right back. I lost my chat. All right, now I should have all messages. All right, I got them. That's all you remember too. Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh? Wasn't involved with anybody like that. Was very upset that they were trying to track somebody down at a time when he didn't want to be tracked down. He wanted to be left alone. I mean, for God's sakes, he was living in a tent. So. I have zero anything for Spanky. He come riding my heels, my coattails from Natasha Cooper's over to Molly's. And then, of course, him and Molly became thick as fucking thieves. And they did all the shit outside of Quentin Simon's place. Made the Marvon McRae announcement, all that shit, right? They wanted to go, the reason Justin and Molly went to Savannah was because they wanted to go meet Marvon McRae's biological parents. It's just a fucking mess. Oh, Big Ange. The vault. Anyway. Yeah. Fucking gross out here. See if people listen to me, though. Everyday shenanigans. Yes, that's it. Yeah. It is Spitfire. Because they figured out that the more distraction that they put in, the more money they can make. You see this? Like, look at how it was in the beginning. We didn't have any distractions. Good morning, Lacey. Yeah, yeah. Queen XL, yeah. I can't stand that one. I told you guys she was problematic from jump. But oh no. Had to play with her. Be nice. Fuck that. I ain't being nice to her. They are all fuckheads. Hey, Stitching, how's that one for you? Maybe you need to stitch that on a fucking quilt. I belong to the fuckhead crew. Agreed, JC. Agreed. Solid gold. Come on, dance with me. Fuck ass fuckheads. Hey, that's their new, like, stamp that on a quilt, Stitching. You bunch of fuck ass fuckheads. Selma, that's because my ass got her into a lawsuit. Those fucking binders. And if they broke that lawsuit apart and went after us individually, I had no fucking way that I could have fought that. There was no way I could have fought that on my own. So as long as they were not breaking it apart and they took heels out of it, then it wasn't getting broken apart, and then my ass would sit there. And I sat there, and the day that that lawsuit was over, I got a text message that said, hey, lawsuit's over. I stopped coming around. I didn't have to anymore. I gave my word that I would be there on her panel to help keep it running because I couldn't donate, but I could give my time. I may not have money to give, but I have time. Time is a very precious commodity. It's worth more than money. In my world, it's more than money. Yeah. Yep. Well, that's the backstory. If they broke that lawsuit apart and they would have come after us individually, I wouldn't have had a way to fight it. I needed it to stay together the way it was and just have my shit named in there. I can sit there and pay money. I can sit there and sit for hours on her panel. And I did a lot of time. And don't get me wrong, I needed it a lot of the days that I sat up there. I needed it, especially after I lost my grandmother. I needed it. But I stayed up on any trending topics. I stayed up on, like, I knew all of the bullshit. I knew what was going on where, so that I could talk about any topic that came up across the panel. I used to enjoy being on that panel. I wouldn't now. all of those people have changed, and they've changed in a way that isn't healthy. Nobody should be that upset and that worried about anybody else's life, especially on the interwebs. Well, I ain't heard peanut butter jowls in a hot minute, so she must be off fucking. Maybe she got her head stuck in a can of peanut butter and a jar of peanut butter. So I ain't heard peanut butter jowls in a hot minute. Oh, right, Helma? Well, I hope it's not anytime soon. I hope it's not anytime soon, Selma. Because I'm probably closer to dying than I am to being born. He's changed so much. I wouldn't even want to have a conversation with B. Tim anymore. None. I've heard some of the things he said. Okay, well, good, Selma. Not soon. Big Deborah. Which one's Big Deborah? There's a couple that qualify under that title. He has changed a lot. I don't even recognize him from the person he was. The day that she replayed that Ryan Upchurch panel and I listened to him, I could not believe. We don't even know who he is compared to who he was. And now I'm beginning to think that he has 32 cats and he's fat. I don't believe he's a skinny vegan. I don't believe it. Lies. All of it. Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe it. I just don't. Oh, Big Deborah is just a name for. I thought we were talking about Rowena. Ooh. Okay. I made the tiniest little green velvet couch last night. I put the arms on it. How cute is that? I was over here reupholstering furniture last night. Tiny ass little furniture. And I also made a sitting chair. Tiny ass little furniture. Ooh. I made a rug. I made a teeny tiny. Ooh. Made a tiny ass little table to go on top of the rug. Made some throw pillows last night. There's a pillow. Made a little basket. Made a little itty bitty picnic basket. Made the tiniest picnic basket. Oh my god. Wait till you see this. Look at this tiny basket of bread. Oh god, I took a bread out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no, I took 2 more breads out. Oh shit. Come on, bread, get back in there. Oh, oh no! Knocked all the bread out. Whose bread have your boots been under? Okay. I think we got all the breads back in. Oh, shit. Okay. Ah, got them all back in. Ah, fuck. They all fell back out. That's okay. We'll get them back. Okay, hang on. I got a dog whining. I don't know if it's Addie trying to get Mason or Mason trying to get Addie. Hi, buddy. Good morning. Hi. Good morning, old man. You want a cup? Hi. Hi, Bubba. Yeah, I thought of this as morning. Okay. Hold up. Oh, Jesus Christ, Mason. You're gonna drop. You had your fucking foot caught in my nightgown. Okay. We gotta go outside. The man is awake. Okay, I don't think cats would like him. Listen, he seems like the kind that would take in cats that wouldn't like him. I bet you B-Tim smells like cat pee. I bet he smells like cat pee and BO. Oh, and a layer of Febreze. Ah. Oh, sweet Mason. Sweet Mason burns daylight all the time. Oh, yeah. And you know, there's some of those natural deodorants, like that crystal one, depending on your body chemistry. You put that crystal one on your pits, and you know what it smells like? Cat piss. Do you think he's skinny or you think he's fat? I think he's fat. I think he's as big as Boogie. I do. I think he has to wear a bro or a man's ear. I think he might shop at the big and tall store. He's not tall, but he's big. Listen, motherfucker wants to have an opinion on everybody and everything. Well, we're going to have an opinion on him and all of his lifestyle. I don't believe he eats no expensive chocolate. I don't believe that he's totally vegan and only eats vegetables. I don't believe that. I bet that whole time he was telling us that shit, that motherfucker was eating a goddamn steak. Good cow. Hey. Mason's got to mark every fucking weed between here and the goddamn county line. Addie! Hey, get out of the street! Get out of the street! Jesus fucking Christ, my kid's in the middle of the street. Come home! Addison! Get out of the goddamn street. Get home. You two want to be assholes? You're going to get treated like assholes. Get home. Bunch of fuckwits. Get home. You want to have to go in your pen? Mason's like, I didn't even get to poop. I know, your sister ruined it for you. You'll have to go in your yard to poop. Oh, I love cows. Cows are good to eat. I don't think he's vegan. I just don't believe he is. This one gives me heart failure on a daily basis. I've watched her, like, walk out the door, walk right out to the middle of the road and go stand in the middle of the road and just look around. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of the street. Here you go, buddy. Go ahead and go. You can go do your business, mister. I'll keep her home. Good morning, Cromarills. I know, right? You're doing the most, Addie. Take a day off. She just got herded back from the middle of the street. Hi, Moogie Doo. Hi, Moogie Doo. Yeah, she has no fear. This one is just a hot mess. If I would have known how absolutely strong-headed Shih Tzus are, but because Mason was older when I got him, he is already through this stage. I had no idea that little Shih Tzus can be such a nightmare. Hey, leave him be. Go ahead, Mason. Go ahead, Mason. Nope, he's not going in there. Oh my god, I didn't... Yeah, it should be a Shih Tzu. Yes, the breed name is a definite description. You should know that it's kind of like having a zoo and a couple of shits. My little old bow-legged man. Addie's gonna miss him when he goes. Because I'm not getting another dog. And Mason is just the best. Mason might even be better than my little tiny Tucker that I had. Mason's a good fucking dog. Huh? You's a good boy, huh? Bestest boy, huh? Bestest boy. So jealous. Hey, Holly's handmaid. And he's cute. What do you want? What do you want? Little girl. Careful. I don't need you up my skirt like that goat was. That was the funniest thing. I turned around and that goat had his full head up my skirt. I was like, hi. Some days they're cute. Other days they're taxing. They can be very taxing. Oh, thank you, Holly. Thank you. I ended up winning 5 blue ribbons, 7 purple ribbons, and a county champion ribbon. I get to go out on Sunday and collect my stuff. It's pretty easy to sweep the category when you're the only competition in it. Oh, and I heard that that's all from the TikTok shop, or I bought it from Temu. Actually, no. As a point of clarification, my subscribers have bought them. They are a kit. They come from Amazon. And I challenge one of you dumb motherfuckers to put it together on a live. Okay? If you think that they're so easy, then I challenge you to order one of them and put it together on a live. Yes, they come from Hubcob. They come from Amazon. I have never bought any from Temu. They come from Amazon. They come in a box and you put them all together. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You clarified that yesterday. It didn't matter. Still fell on deaf ears. I got sent a clip of that yesterday and I'm like, God, is she dumb? Does she not realize that, like, the majority of them have been built live? But, I mean, what do we expect? She has no hobbies. Yeah, literally build them live. Okay, guys, come on. Come on. I know, same thing I thought. I was like, does she really never check? She must not really ever check. Well, I mean, fuck, look at her and her Cricut. Somebody bought her a Cricut and everything she needed so she could do merch. Guess what? She never did it. Never did anything with it. Had to send it back. She wasn't capable of working it. I'm sorry that I have no, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that you don't have hobbies that could result in ribbons at your local county fair. Yeah, well, she could have fucking straightened it right out, Spitfire, but she chose not to. Consequently, we're going to address it over here. You want your duck filled? I know she knows what she's doing. I also know what she's doing. And I'm not going to take the bait. Well, I mean, that's really not a hobby, Holly. That's really not a hobby. But I wanted my subscribers, the people that have purchased these items, to know. I don't know, One Way Street, I don't know. But I wanted you guys to know that no, you guys did not buy those from Amazon. And we bought, when you bought them for me, they came all put together, and all I had to do was unbox them and then put my tag on them. So, yeah, not like we didn't spend a fucking year filling in that cupboard, those shelves. It's where all the fucking mini houses sit. The Sakura house is still sitting up there because it hasn't been fixed yet. I know. What do you two want? You act like I'm scolding you or something. You and your head. You keep tilting your head, staring it in. Like, fucking hobby. All right, there you go. No, I can. They look related or they look irritated. They're not related. They're just the same breed. Yeah, about 75% of them are built online. I did hear the reading of the text. Did you guys hear the reading of the text last night? She read out all of her conversation between her and Queen Bee. Well, there were a couple of things that she picked to not read out, but yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, Nonsense read out the text messages between her and Queen. Listen, it was a very informative night, you guys. Yeah, Krama, they spoke poorly about you, and I'm really sorry. Don't take that to heart. Don't take it to heart. And honey, I kind of told you all of the things that were said in those texts. I had already talked to you about it. May not have said it verbatim and may not have said, hey, this is probably what's in some text messages somewhere, but you played a part. And in return, you kind of got played too. Yes, that's what I was saying, Krama. That's what I was saying. You played a part, and in return, you got played too. Abso-fucking-lutely. And that is how it works out here. That's how the game goes. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, well, listen. Proper rules in this case, don't hate the play. Well, hate the player and the game. Okay? Don't hate the people, hate the player, and hate the game. So, and just remember, you learned a lesson. You learned a lesson. Right? Fixing to roll out. Fuck these people. Oh man, Holly, I had one of those laser cutters. I had a Glowforge. And the only place that I had level floors to use it was in my basement. And when my house flooded, my Glowforge was in the basement and it got wet. So I lost my. I'd only used my Glowforge like 3 times. I had just gotten it and then I had gone to the farm. And yeah, I was super, super. Oh, so I haven't even looked at a Glowforge, looked at Glowforge things. So I bought it because I wanted to do engraved the wooden spoons and wooden cutting boards. That's why I bought it. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I don't even want to think about how much money was wasted because I fucking put it in the basement and my basement fucking flooded. Oh god, we're gonna have to go out and buy coffee today. Fuck. It's a goddamn 100 degrees out there. I don't want to leave the house. What? What are you doing? What? What are you doing? What do you want? You want some love? Okay, come here. I give you love. Come here. Oh, come here. I give you love. Uh-oh, Mason's gonna come here so I can give him love. Oh, really, Macy? Oh, really? Oh, lift you up. Give you some love. Oh, good boy. Oh, I love you so much, buddy. You're such a good boy. Oh, I love you, buddy. Hey, come here. I want some love from you now. Get up here, little nice girl. I love you, sweet girl. I love you, sweet girl. Even if you eat turds, I still love you. Yeah, I just don't want any kisses from you. I kiss you on the top of your head. Oh, there's little baby. Oh, there's my little baby. Oh, sweet. Oh, it's so sweet. You're getting big. You're getting big. Oh, that's cool, Holly. What do you want? What do you want? You're so silly. She's about a year. She was about 9 weeks when I got her in October. So if you do that math back, she was born in June. October, August. So she's just about a year. Sorry. We're coming up on her 1-year birthday. I don't know exactly how old she is. I am pretty sure she was 9 weeks when I got her. She was, oh yeah, she's just a baby. Yeah, I just got her in October of last year. And when I got her, oh my God. When I got her, she was a little long-haired ball of fluff. And she looked like a little baby Ewok when I first got her. So all this dark that's around her face, it's on her body too. A little baby. Yes, she's a little baby. Just a baby. Aw, are you my baby? She spoke Spanish when I first got her. She didn't know any English because she came from a family that spoke Spanish. So it took quite a little minute. We had a bit of a language barrier. Had to use Google Translate and my friend Jim Jules a couple different times because I didn't think I was getting the verbiage correct in what I was telling her to go and do. We also had a little bit of a problem with her wanting to potty inside, but got that fixed too. She is bilingual, yeah. When I very first got her, I had to speak to her in Spanish. There was no, if you were around or you go back into last year, you will see all of that happening. Now she speaks English. Oh my God, I was so happy the day I got her. I brought her home and I put her on my craft table, and that's where she stayed, was on my craft table. And then a couple days later, Tia Dash sent her little collar with her bell. The bell's since gone, and it had a little flower on it. That's popped off too. So I wonder if I need to check her collar. I wonder if it's too tight around her neck, and that's part of what we got making the sneezes. She got into something out at the farm, though. Oh, she totally knows I'm talking about her. Mason's like, what have I done? You're a good boy. Oh, we're going to lay down. Oh, do you guys want your no-lickums? You want your no-lickums? And you want your beef liver? You want your treats this morning? Oh, that's what this is about. Hey, Teton. That's what this is about. We want our treats this morning. Was definitely a yes. Okay, hang on. Let's get the treats. No lickums? Oh, yeah. Mason's like, yes, Mom, I want a no lickum, please. No lickum 1? No lickum 2. Okay. You want beef liver? Grain-free, gluten-free. You ready for beef livers? Okay, there's beef livers. Good morning. All right. All done. All done. Try these, Bree. Seriously. Nobody lives around here anymore. We very rarely are licking. You don't hear me ever telling Mason anymore, Mason, stop licking. And that's what Mason was being told consistently because he's got his little warty thing on his side and he'll lay there and lick his paws and all of that. But those have worked out really well. She doesn't lick like she did either. I don't know if it dries him out. I don't know what it does to him, but okay. Do you guys need to go outside? Yeah. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. Formulated to support their immune system, but help maintain healthy intestinal tract too. Amazon, Brie. They actually smell really good. They smell like a piece of it's worth a try, and I think they're only about $10. That was my whole thought. Because after Mason got sprayed by the skunk, I have never been able to get his skin back right to normal. And he's finally coming back to normal. His hair is really soft and he is not itchy, scratchy, all of that. I screwed up. When he got sprayed by that skunk, I had a 5-gallon bucket and I filled it with a 50-50 solution of vinegar, tomato juice, and I squirted him down with Dawn soap. It's not the right thing to do. I panicked and didn't know what to do with him, so they work for cats too. They have a probiotic for cats too. But yeah, it's totally my fault what I did to Mason. That one was totally my fault. I mixed it up like I was getting ready to put it on Birdie. And I should have used maybe a quarter of what I used, but I mixed a 50-50 fucking ratio. And then just dunked Mason up to his neck in a 5-gallon bucket. Anyway, moms learn things, I suppose. I learned a few things. You just don't need to do that much. I didn't need to dunk him in a bucket up to his neck. I could easily have made the bucket and then put the plug in the bathtub and poured it over him, and it would have helped to neutralize it. Instead, I probably burnt the fuck out of his skin. Oh, God. If you don't have a vagina and you haven't popped a baby out of it, you shouldn't be giving any mom advice. You notice I don't give mom advice. I give pet mom advice. I think in order to give mom advice, you must actually have a kid. Otherwise, you're just considered another auntie. B. Tim's a loser. And hell, I'm probably not even a very good pet mom, but they ain't calling Animal Protective Services on my ass. And a mom in New York City is probably going to be I used vinegar, tomato juice, and Dawn dish soap. Peroxide baking soda and Dawn. Okay, well. Nope, they're going to be in there. They're in there arguing currently. Cool, we're going to let them just argue. One of these days, she's going to start shit with Mason on a day that Mason's not feeling it, and Mason's going to turn around and put her in her place. He will put her in her place one of these days. And I am here for it. Yeah, that's the same. If you add some Epsom salts to that combination. Oh, good. He barked back at her. That's her. Oh. Somebody just hit something in there. Oh, an unscented douche will also work. That's a good idea. Vinegar and water. Don't Febreze the dog. Oh, Jesus. No, don't Febreze any baby. Oh. Christ, is it the middle of August yet? Problem is that Mason's not a fighter. Oh, last summer when Birdie got sprayed by a skunk. Oh, God, it was bad. It was so bad. That's what I was partially worried about when she went over. They have until the 18th of August here. So they got a couple more weeks. And that's it. And then the oldest starts her senior year. Red Hair Don't Care starts her sophomore year. Red Hair Don't Care got invited to play softball in France next summer. So older sister got invited to Italy to play with Team USA. Younger sister got invited to France to play with Team USA. And I've been able to watch the Team USA games right here on YouTube. Her mom shares the link. We all get logged in and we get to watch her. They were in an Italian Uber last night, and the Uber guy was cussing them out because oldest was covered in softball dust and dirt. She's like, listen, I don't know what you're saying in your language, but her job is to get dirty. It's what pays the bills, and I tip really well, so chill out. How funny, though, that an Italian Uber driver would get all pissed off because there was a dirty softball kid in his car. But they're in Milan playing. It's crazy because it looks a lot like here with all the trees around the ballpark. Here, I think I have a picture. I think I saved it. Unless, well, I don't know. So my phone is telling me it's out of space. So it wanted me to move shit. And when I moved it, I lost some shit on my... So we'll see if it's still here in my camera roll. Oh, well, look at that. Let's see. Come on. Oh, no. All albums. Facebook? Never mind. I don't want to show you. Never mind. I don't want to show you. Anyway. So. What you doing, sis? What you doing? Pretty soon she'll end up on the top of my table. It's all my fault because that's where I brought her home and put her. Okay. Bread's all back in the bread basket. And then this is going to glue down, and this is going to glue on top of the bread basket. I got to glue all those little breads in there, though. I just needed them to dry from last night. Oops, it fell over. And I glued this on. And then we got to set up the cake window. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. This little cake wall. Oh, that's like the bakery snack wall, sorry. And then there's the couch and the sofa I built. And then we start, our little table gets one of these and one of those and one of those. All glued on, looks like that. There's our little bread basket. And we got to start cutting up some more of these little guys. Then they all get put on this little rack. Got to build the rack first. There's the rack. We got to build that first. There was a really good turnout on the Bighorn County Courthouse steps last night for the candlelight vigil. It was broadcast on Facebook for the little baby boy that died. Everybody take their meds. Don't want anybody walking around out here without their meds. So, I'm also stepping outside of my comfort zone and doing something personal that I wouldn't normally do. My friend's daughter got arrested, and she's got about a $60,000 bail. I can't afford to bail her out. I can't afford to put money on her books, but I can't afford to write to her. So I started writing to somebody in jail. Most likely headed to prison, just like her father did. Got some similar charges that her father had. Hers are nowhere near as bad as his because she's not going to land in a supermax in Colorado, where he did. But she's got child endangerment charges, and she's got breaking and entering with a deadly weapon. She barricaded herself in a bathroom with a firearm. She'd been stealing a whole bunch of stuff from the estate that wasn't hers, nor was it hers to disperse. So she got herself in a big mess. She also admitted to doing drugs before she left, and her children were in the household where she was doing the drugs, so there's 2 child endangerment charges. Just a fucking mess. And I mean, got a list of charges. 2 felonies, the rest are all misdemeanors. They're going to make an example out of her because his family was big in the community. Her grandparents were very big in the community. They owned restaurants. They owned properties. They're going to make an example out of her. She also barricaded herself in, and it turned into an armed standoff. Go big or go home, buddy. Go big or go home. So she got arrested a month ago today. And I've really thought about it. Her dad and I were really good friends. We were really close. back in the 90s. He did me a couple of really big solids when I was in a bind, and never asked to be paid back, never held it over your head. He was just a very kind, generous man. Anyway, years ago, he had told his daughter to make sure that she wore jeans when they would go back and forth to the restaurant, because he would ride his motorcycle. And a girl was about 13, refused to wear jeans, stepped off the bike, and immediately touched the exhaust pipe on her to the back of her calf. And I mean, it fucking looked like cooked meat. It was bad. And he told her he wasn't taking her to the doctor. He's like, nope, I told you to wear shorts. I told you to wear jeans. You wore shorts. Lessons are going to be learned today. Anyway, doctored her leg for her, doctored her calf, put a shit on it. She ended up having to go see the doctor because it was pretty bad. It was a pretty deep burn. Anyway, she's always been like, hey, you're the lady that fixed my leg. And I'm like, no, I'm the lady that put a Band-Aid on a bullet hole and told your dad he needed to take you to the fucking ER. I know, no shorts on a bike. You can't tell a 13-year-old girl no shorts on a bike. You just can't tell a 13-year-old girl that. Anyway, so over the years, oh God, hers was huge. It was like that. It was huge. The whole back of her leg. It was so bad. It was just fucking awful. There was skin still stuck on the fucking tailpipe. It was gross. I mean, she touched it, instantly blistered, ripped that first fucking layer, couple layers of skin right off. It was just bad. Just bad. Anyway, over the years, when I would be somewhere, I would run into her. And she would always say that I was the one that, you're the one that fixed my leg. I'm like, no. I put a Band-Aid on it and told your dad to take you to the fucking ER. That's all I did. And said it was a pretty bad burn. And she's going to need antibiotics and ointments. And I don't think she's going to need a skin graft, but she's going to need antibiotics and ointments. So that's kind of how I started the little letter off to her yesterday. I wrote her a 4-page letter. Then I had to call the jail to get the fucking mailing address. Hey, Doodles. I had to call the jail to get the mailing address. I made sure to put in there, look, I don't want to know anything about your crime. I want to know nothing. I have already read the newspaper. I have read the court documents. I also understand people making poor choices in grief. She lost her dad. She never knew her mom. She lost her dad in 2018. Kidney failure. She lost her grandpa in 2018. And in 2024, she lost her grandma. And when her dad was locked up, she was a grandpa girl. And that's where the majority of her life was spent, was with her grandparents. So I understand loss. I understand grief. I also understand making poor fucking choices in the middle of grief. I also know that she is a survivor. She can persevere, and this is an obstacle, and she can turn it around at any point in time. She can choose to do better, be different, all the things. So I wrote her a 3-page letter. We'll see if she writes back. I just made sure to tell her, like, look, don't put anything in here that you and your attorney have talked about. It's all recorded. Like, I understand this drill. When my sister was 21, she spent 90 days locked up, and every other day there was a letter. Like, my sister would write me, I'd take a day, I'd write her back. So there was always letters going back A friend of mine's daughter is in jail currently with some big charges. I don't normally do stuff like this, but she has nobody. The remaining uncles are pressing charges against her, so she has nobody to stand up for her. She has nobody to tell her that they care. I'm nobody, but I care. I can't bond her out. I can't put money on her books. I can't do any of that, but I can write her. I can absolutely write her. I mean, the kid's in her 30s and she's got 2 major fucking felonies and probably going to lose her children. You can only imagine what that would do. I mean, especially if they go to a family member and it's the family member that's pressing charges against her. Listen, she fucked up. She made bad choices. You can read the story about her in the Cody Enterprise. Armed standoff ends peacefully. If it wouldn't be for who her father was and how important he was in my life at one point in time, I probably wouldn't do this. But I adored her father so much that when he needed a kidney, I went and got tested to see if I'd be a match so I could give a kidney. Her father was an important person in my life at one point. Doodles, the problem with that is even if she does get a mental health eval, she has for so long played it off and acted like it's not a problem or it's not a struggle that she'll probably play it off again. Although, I will tell you this one. So yesterday, Cody just announced that there was a joint investigation with DCI and they got guns and drugs. They got what they get meth, fentanyl, heroin, and pot off the street. Plus, they got guns, suppressors, and something else. There were firearms, suppressors, and something else. And they went in and they confiscated it all. They have not listed off who they've charged with that yet. But it also made me wonder, did she know those people? It was the first thing I thought of. I went and checked when I saw the story come up on Facebook and I read it. I immediately went to the jail to see if her ass was still in there. Because I was like, I hope she didn't do what I think she did. Oh well. So I just hope that this one doesn't result in. It'd be nice if she would have broken the chain and not done the same thing that her dad did. I mean, clearly, his poor choices fucked her life up, and now her poor choices are going to fuck her kids' lives up. I don't know how old the youngest is. The oldest has got to be close to 18, though. It is sad. Yep, absolutely, Doodles. That's the same thing. When I first read it came up on Facebook as Cody residents being asked to shelter in place near the golf course. And instantly I was like, oh, that's the grandparents' house. Meadow Lane Avenue. I'm like, that's the grandparents' house. They have a huge fucking house on that street. So then I did a quick Google search, and that's when I learned that her grandma had passed in 2024. I knew when her dad died. I went to his funeral, or his celebration of life. I know when he died, but he died in October of 18. Her grandpa died in February of 18. So just awful. So I just, like, there was a whole page of, please do not tell me anything about your case. I've already read the newspaper. I've read the court documents. I know how this works. Please do not put anything in here that can be used against you. Please do not get me into anything. I mean, I was like straight up, just, I can't afford to put money on your books. I can't afford to get you an attorney. What I can afford to do is write to you and remind you of your ability to persevere and move forward and recover from poor choices that have been made. Who knows? Maybe it'll fall on deaf ears. Maybe she'll rip it up. Maybe she won't even fucking care. Maybe she won't have access to a pen and pencil, or pencil and piece of paper. I don't know. But at least I felt better knowing that I made an attempt. Especially with something that I don't fucking do. Because the one place that scares the shit out of me is jail. Does jail scare you guys too? Like, I can't even watch cop shows where they're going to arrest somebody because I am so afraid. Like, I would be the girl crying in the back of the cop car. Jail doesn't scare you? It scares you if I secret her? Fuck yeah, it scares me. They're not going to let me have my miniatures in there. They're probably going to give me a Bible to read. Not going to let me go outside. No fresh air. Fuck that. No, I don't want to go there. I don't want to make the drive over to Cody to go try to get in on visiting hours. I don't want any of that. I will write. That's it. That's all. You're too pretty for prison. No. Not my idea of a fun place to go. But, I mean, sitting in the comfort of my own home and my own air conditioning, God, could you imagine how hot it is in the county jail right now? Oof. I don't know. Maybe it's air conditioned. I don't know. I don't think anybody wants that ending. I also don't think that this girl's going to get off. I think that she is going to get hit with prison time because of an armed standoff. I can see that being 5 to 7 years. Which means if she gets sentenced 5 to 7, she'll serve 3 to 5. Because it's a day for day and a half in our prison system. So for every day you serve, you get credit for a day and a half. So a 5-year sentence, you could be out in 3.5. 7-year sentence, you could be out in 5. Yeah, she broke into the house. Used a rock, broke into the house, and started putting things in her vehicle. And one of the neighbors called her uncle, her dad's brother, and said, hey, this is what we see. And so they called the cops. And the cops got there. And by that point in time, she had found a firearm and went down and locked herself in the master bathroom. And they had to use one of those little ROVs to slide it into the house and stick a camera underneath the door and verify that she did, in fact, have a firearm. And 4 hours later, the standoff ended peacefully. Oh, yeah, she's looking at time. Plus the child endangerment charges, meth ingested where child is in the home. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what's got her the $60,000 bond. The rest are misdemeanors for like the stolen shit, all of that. That's all misdemeanors. But her 2 felonies, she's looking at time. Pretty much it's a 3 to 5. Well, it's a 5 to 7, but you're going to serve 3 to 5 on it. My sister was sentenced to 5 to 7. She would have served 3.5 years. That's what Crystal served. Crystal had the same sentence. She was sentenced to 7 years. She served 3.5. They might go easy on her too, Doodles. I don't know. I guess we'll just find out. But if she does have sentencing, I might go over to that. I think her biggest problem is going to be that she lied to the cops. Said that her uncle had false paperwork. But she didn't have any paperwork to present. And her uncle brought certified court paperwork. So might go to a plea deal. But like I said, makes me also wonder about this sudden big bust that happened in Cody with drugs and guns and silencers and all of that. It makes you wonder, did she roll over and rat on somebody? That was, honest to God, that was my first thought was, oh, I hope Dawn Nicole didn't do that. I really hope she didn't do that. It's going to be what it's going to be. Anyway, how's work today, Doodles? It's going to be a hot one here. They're calling for 101. My God, did you hear that Queen Bee couldn't even change her own fucking tire? She had to call her goddamn brother to help her change her fucking tire. Well, Bella, why would she go and break in and take a whole bunch of things that weren't hers to take? Why would you use a rock to break into your grandparents' house when you knew you weren't supposed to be in there? Poor choices. And admitting to just doing meth right before doing all of that, even more poor choices. So, her dad's dead. I'll tell you the story. 40 years ago, he was a big-time dealer in Cody. He was the it man. Dealt with the cartel. They brought the shit in. He also probably moved guns. I don't want to say women because I don't know that one for sure, but I do know drugs and guns. I know that his daughter was 4 when he was sitting at the kitchen table bagging his product, and he did a couple big fat rails and passed out in the big pile of product that was sitting on the kitchen table that he was bagging up. Now, this is his recantation of the story to me. All of a sudden, there was a big bang at the front door, and the door got kicked in. That's about the time that he came to. But he looked like his face was... Well, Spitfire, we're going to have a fucking lesson about this shit. Because every woman should know how to change their own fucking tire. You should know how to jack it up, Be safe and change your own fucking tire. I'm sorry. If you can't change it, you shouldn't be driving it. Talking to a girl that changed 2 tires in 50 below weather. I have very little for people that can't change their own tire. I've changed my tire alongside the highway. I've changed my tire. The only time I couldn't change my tire is right after knee surgery when I was coming back from Colorado and I cut my tire and I had to wait alongside the highway because I wasn't strong enough. I couldn't jump on the... Oh my God. All right, fine. This fall we're doing a how to change your tire class. Everybody's going to go out to their car. They're going to find their jack. We're going to find where it goes on the fucking frame of the car. We're going to jack it up together. We're going to do it all. Oh my God. You guys got to know how to change a tire. I wasn't even allowed to drive before I knew how to change a tire. I had to know how to change the tire before I could drive the car. I also had to be able to drive the car in reverse as good as I could drive it in forward. My God. Anyway, so back to my story about her father. There was a big bang at the door and the door got kicked in, and that's about the time that he come back too, and he sat up and his fucking face was covered completely white, covered in coke, and that's about the time that they busted him. And that was how it was for me too. Oh my God. Well, we're going to fix that so everybody knows how to change a fucking tire. I had to know, before I could learn how to drive a stick, I had to know how to change all 4 tires. And my dad would make me take one tire off one side and put it on the other side. Oh yeah, that's always scary. I think she was 4, Doodles. That's why I'm saying she's following right in her father's footsteps. You can't change a tire or drive a stick? Oh my God, be more kind. Don't tell me those things. I'll teach you how to do both. She might have been 5. She was young. And like I said, he spent 10 years in a Supermax in Colorado for his shit. In the 50s and 60s, all girls were allowed to learn was home ec. Oh, that makes me sad. So Doodles, that's what it kind of seems like, because all the things that she was taking, she'd been doing it for a little minute. That's how they had figured it out. And they locked the house then, so then she couldn't get in. And then she got mad. So that she got mad. It's in the court paperwork. She got mad. She decided that she was going to go over there and she was going to take the things that she felt were due to her. I took home ec all 4 years. I was Grayville High School's top home ec student in 1994. I pretty much taught the class. The teacher was not exactly the nicest, so nobody wanted to go to her with the questions. They all came to me with questions. And I was just sitting at my sewing machine, sewing away. I made 3 dresses and 2 shirts. I made a dusty rose-colored dress with little rose print with rose print on it. I made a dusty blue colored dress with a cream colored flower print on it. I made... What was the other dress I made that year? And I did my cow print shirt, and I did a keyhole shirt, Western shirt with a keyhole on the neckline and a cape that went across the back of the shoulders. Oh, yes. Probably because there was another class that you needed to take, and home ec was only offered at that one time of the day. Oh, isn't it great? Oh, I remember details. I can take you right back to what the room smelled like. Doodles, my memory is... I have a memory like you wouldn't believe. I can describe the room for you. So it was one of the first classrooms that had been redone, and it went from having a really high ceiling to a drop ceiling and much better lighting. They redid the windows because it had a whole wall of windows. And they had redone the windows, so then there were only like 4 smaller windows in there. They redid the lighting. The floor was still that asbestos tile. And it always had a bit of a musty smell because it had the doorway to come down from the stage in the auditorium above. Oh, wow. Hand sew historical reenactment costumes. Yeah, no, I was on my own track my senior year. I knew that I had to make 5 things, so I did 3 dresses and 2 shirts. And for the life of me, I can't figure out what the 3rd dress was. Oh, it was my prom dress that year. Oh, God, yeah, it was my prom dress that year. How I didn't remember that, I don't know. Because I had to let it out from where it had been taken in for the person that wore it before. I had to let it out in the chest. I had big tits back then, too. Wow, Andy, that's... Talk about a challenge. I don't know, Mrs. Daniels may have actually had a fucking plan for me, but I came in and was like, nope, this is what I plan to do this year. And laid out what I planned to do, and she was like, okay, let's do it. Hey, did you know in my state it's not illegal for women to walk around topless? Fun fact. I still put one on from time to time. Everybody take their meds? Yeah. The guys in the nursing home are going to love Be More Kind with her perky perk boobs. I got furniture disease. My chest fell into my drawers. Leave me alone. It's an affliction a lot of the women with big chests in my family have been forced to live with. We got furniture disease. My chest fell into my drawers. So, what are you guys going to do today? Armpit warmers. I might not go to my armpits, but they sure like to roll down my belly. Well, Soleil, those are National Geographic titties then. Yep, if I lay flat, they do too. They don't stick up like they used to. Gravity's a bitch. Oh, wow. Ooh, miniature golf. Well, I hope you have a nice cool day, Queen Bella, or it's nice and shady. Oh my God. Have you guys watched Worst Neighbor Ever yet? That one's a pretty wild one too. It's on Netflix. Ooh, there's a new one that just came out yesterday called Toxic Love. Ooh. Maybe I'm going to sit here and watch that. Come on, TV, turn on. Toxic Love? That's a brand new one. It just hit Netflix yesterday, the 23rd. And it's a whole confounded story. Don't tell me anymore, Hakab. Don't tell me no more. Oh, The Worst Neighbor Ever. Yeah. Worst Neighbor Ever was a good one. No need to watch. I lived it. Oh, the Roku menu changed. Oh boy, the Roku menu totally changed. There's my apps. Yeah, Worst Neighbor Ever was a toxic love story. There it is. Oh, this is my account. Motherfucker. I'm traveling. Send an email. What's the fucking code? Hang on, I gotta go text my buddy. I gotta text Poodle. Netflix code. I gotta wait for a Netflix code to come. Oh, I should probably have access to that email. I think he gave me access to that email. I just don't know where the email is. Yeah, the Toxic Love is supposed to be really good. I had it marked. So they're like Netflix has a YouTube channel and they always put out all their new things. And I've had this one marked on my calendar for about a month now. I think I originally saw it advertised as a coming to Netflix. And then I watched the trailer for it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I want to see that. So from what I understand from the trailer that I watched, there's a girlfriend. There's a couple that's dating. They break up. He starts dating a new person, and the old girlfriend like goes batshit crazy and starts harassing the new girlfriend. But then possibly the new girlfriend is actually doing the harassing. It's one of those twists and turns. Well, for a minute, Hakab, I had to wonder if I was the worst neighbor. And I don't think there was anything wrong with that neighbor asking those children to go play someplace else. I get that's the one spot, but if that were right outside my door, I don't think I would be very happy either. Like, there's 15 other places for you guys to play. Why are you all playing right here? And their mothers were all assholes. In my opinion, their mothers were assholes. The mothers would encourage them to go over there and play to aggravate the lady. Holy shit, Soleil. Better be careful. Sprayed you in the face? Through the window? Oh my god, that FedEx truck sounds awful. Well, this truck sounds awful. Sounds worse than my Jeep. No, that's a little... Oh, God. I mean, yeah, it is kind of funny, but... God, if she's going to spray you through your fucking window with a garden hose, what else is she going to do? Oh, okay, so it wasn't like she was just outside pissed off fucking going around with a water hose, using it as a squirt gun. Okay, that works. Damn it, I didn't get my Netflix code. I want to watch a toxic love story. I mean, I think we watch Toxic Love Story every day, right? Out here. Oh, man. Took 3 days to get my house back to the fucking hang meat level in it that I like. Took 3 fucking days. To get it to the 67 degrees that I like to keep my house at. Oof. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going to go out and check out the farmer's market tomorrow. So, if you want to join no, JJ, that's fucking perfect. If I get too cold, I just go outside, or I grab a sweater and put it on. I actually had to put on leggings the other night because I had gotten too cold in here. But no, that is the perfect temperature for this house. 67 degrees is fucking perfect. Listen, if I could get it to 64, I would have it at 64 in here. But I cannot get it that cold because it would require a second air conditioner. Because the bad thing is that It might be 64 degrees in the living room or 67 degrees in the living room, but my bedroom is like 108 degrees. I lose so much cold air going in and out of my apartment because that fucking laundry room just heats right up. It just heats right up. I asked if I could have a second unit, and they said no. They said that would be too much of a tax on the electric. I was like, really? Maybe I should just go buy a second one and then just fucking oh, sorry. Problem is that my friend knows me. She'll be like, you know I told you no. No, I thought you said it was okay. That's okay. That's okay. Look at that sweet little baby girl. Look at that little baby girl. Yeah, we're looking at you. We're looking at you. What are you doing? Yep. It's easier to seek forgiveness than ask for permission and lie and do it anyway. Queen Bella, I don't know how they wouldn't run at the same time because the one in my living room, it doesn't shut off. The only thing I do is adjust the temperature on it so then it kicks. It doesn't run fully, but it's either an on or off thing. I was turning it down to low at night, but then my room gets way too fucking hot, even with a fan sitting in there. So it's fine. Next year, we'll just go buy a second AC and just forget that we even had the conversation. It's fine. Well, that's not my fucking Netflix code. Okay. I've had 2 cups of coffee, Hakab, and it's not helping. It's not helping. I did take my meds. Did you guys take your meds? Oh, look, it's 11 o'clock. Yep, there's the nausea kicking in. Every day at 11 o'clock, it's the weirdest thing. All of a sudden, my nose gets really tingly. My stomach gets really upset. My mouth gets really watery. And I feel like I'm going to puke. No Netflix for me today. Netflix never remembers this is my account. Plus, we had like 18 devices logged in on it all over the fucking country. He's always all over, all up and down the East Coast. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go off and do something, even if it's wrong. I hope you guys are safe out here today. And later we will get together and finish gluing up some more stuff. Oh, have fun at the doctor. Oh, yay, yay. I got the fucking Netflix code. Ha! I bet it's not going to let me put it in, though. Oh, good. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk later. Bye!